Well, Coach, good morning to you. 20th season as the head coach of the Hokies. Time flies, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It seems like just yesterday we were pulling off the campus heading to parts unknown, basically, and so it's a really exciting time. I'm very blessed to have this opportunity that Dave Brain and Sharon McCloskey gave me 20 years ago.
This has been one of the great stories at Tech over the last few decades. What has been the key to the success of Tech's softball program?
I think the biggest thing is consistency. I think consistency with our staff and the type of players that we bring in, the girls that we brought in to the Hokie family, and just really proud of that piece of it. I think you look at what somebody like Coach Beamer has done, with the consistency of his staff, and we try to model that.
We're sitting here at the Hall of Fame area with all this memorabilia behind us. What are your favorite memories during your tenure here at Tech?
It's kind of funny. We've talked about this. Our first flight, as a team, and we left some balls back at the dorm, and Lester Carlin was trying to chase our plane down. We never got the balls in there. Of course, being ball thieves that ball players are, we had plenty in the bat bags anyway. Little things like that, and those bus trips. I think the '99 team was 54-16, and probably didn't get the respect that we deserved back then, but that was a really special team. Obviously going up through into the World Series, 2017, 2018, what Angela Tincher brought to the table and the players that were with Angela. Beating Team USA, it was a big upset, knocked off a 185-game winning streak, and that was exciting. And I tell you, it's just, there's so many things with certain teams, throughout the years, but certainly excited about what we're doing right now.
Let's talk about this year's team. 13 players back, 3 pitchers from last year's team as well. It's a veteran unit. Fill us in.
Well, we start, at catcher's third all the way around the infield. We start 4-year veterans. We've got a couple of red shirts in there, but some of them are seniors, some of them are 4th-year players, and then we've got a couple of juniors leading the way in the circle too. So it's a veteran squad as a whole, and we're just talented, all the way across the board.
Who should our fans watch for this spring on the diamond?
Well, I think, going back to the senior leadership and those 4th-year players, you're looking at people like Kylie McGoldrick, who has been solid for us for all 4 years. You look at Lauren Gaskell, Katie Smith has been huge for us. Bailey Little as a senior has been solid for us at first base. And but Kelsey Maricka coming back after an injury year, is huge. She led us in home runs as a freshman. To have her back in the lineup is big time. In the outfield, you're looking at the person that's leading off for us right now is a freshman. You got all that senior leadership, and you stick a freshman out there, and Brianna Davenport. I think she's going to be somebody that's going to be fun to watch at the plate. Vanessa Gonzalez came off a tremendous freshman year, and she's coming back, and it's obviously a stable force out in the outfield as well. Michelle Prong is another 4th-year kid who transferred to us back from Stanford. We kind of got in a recruiting war with them, and she ended up going there, got a degree, came back, and she's doing a phenomenal job. Certainly in the circle with Kelly Hines and Maggie Tyler being the 2 big ones coming back. We're expecting a lot of them. And then Michaela Aiken had a great first outing herself.
Yeah, she did down last week. Okay, if I asked you, Scott, team to beat in the ACC this year is who?
Yeah, I think the team to beat right now is Florida State. I mean, they're the team that they went to the World Series last year. I think we're chasing them, but I think there's probably 4 or 5 other teams in our league that could compete for the title, including us. And so it's a good league. It's one of those types of leagues where the strength of schedule and the RPI power ratings for our conference is phenomenal. So we just know we got to take care of business when we get in there, but Florida State's the team we're all chasing right now.
It's going to be an exciting spring at Tech Softball Park. We've got some big home games, and it culminates with the ACC tournament. Lots of that. See you over here.
Yeah, we're looking forward to hosting again. It'll be the 2nd time that we've been able to host. We're excited about that. We're excited about some of the exposure we're going to get with ESPN and some of the games throughout the year.
Yeah, we have the Vols coming in. The Tennessee game will be on, right?
Yeah, Tennessee will be in here. It'll be the first time. We've played them a lot. We've never played them in Blacksburg. We seem to end up in their regional all the time, but it was their idea. They wanted to come up. We're excited about that. Excited to have that caliber program coming into Tech Park as a non-conference. But then, throughout the conference, we've got Florida State coming in. We've got, it's just a solid schedule. Should be a lot of fun to watch right here in Blacksburg. And then, like I said, it's going to end with the ACC tournament here. Hopefully, we're going to be hosting some regionals or something soon.
That would be exciting for young softball players out there, or for parents or aunts or uncles or grandma or grandpa that has a daughter or granddaughter that plays softball. Having the tournament here is exciting, isn't it? It really helps perpetuate softball in our region.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. The atmosphere that it creates in any kind of big-time tournament, you know, you probably saw it with wrestling here last year, but when you have all these big-time schools come into your ballpark, into your environment, it's just a lot of fun, and we're excited to be able to host it.
Isn't it neat to be here for over 20 years now and to have the consistency going and know the administration fully supports softball? You've got a beautiful stadium, you've got the tournament coming. It's good to be the softball coach at Virginia Tech these days, isn't it?
It's great to be the softball coach at Virginia Tech. What Babcock brought in, and as far as the the energy level and excitement for all of our programs, but I certainly feel that support with our program. We're excited about everything that's going on within our department. We got a new hitting facility we're in, getting in plans for right now. That's an exciting time for us, and as a whole, it's a great time to be a Hokie, that's for sure.
It's great to talk softball with you. Great to talk Hokie sports with this guy as well. Congrats on all of your success, and we look forward to watching the team play here this spring.
Thanks, Bill.